and welcome back to another video. Today I'm back with another match preview. This time is Hull City versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship. This Saturday, 12:30 PM kickoff away at the MKM Stadium. Hull currently sit bottom of the league. We currently sit 10th, but I do think the game will be a lot harder than the table shows. Hull are a good side. They didn't have, too bad of a start to the season, and then it's only recently now that they've, found themselves bottom. And I do think they're a bit of a weird side, on their day, that they play really good football, but it's just a shame for their sake, that they're bottom of the league. Certainly not a team who should be bottom of the championship. They should be mid-table at least, maybe fighting for those playoff places. But as for us, we're off the back of a 3-2 defeat against Sunderland at home last weekend after leading 2-0 and then bottling the lead and losing 3-2 in the end, which is very frustrating. But yeah, a chance to try and put things right now, try and get one last win before Christmas. But yeah, in terms of the injury news then, so for both sides, starting off with Hull. So they've got Dogukan Sinek with a leg injury. They've got Mohamed Baloumi with an ACL injury. Carl Rushworth, ex-Swan, with an ankle injury. Liam Miller with an ACL injury. Timothy Low Tutala with a leg injury. Andy Smith with a leg injury. And Harvey Cartwright with a hand injury. So, in fairness, they do have a lot of players out. As for the Swans, we've got the usual out, Josh Ginnelly. He is back in, training with the group now, which is good. Him and Sam Parker as well, the youngster. So that's good news for us, but he's not quite ready, Josh Ginnelly. We've also got Andy Fisher, our second choice goalkeeper. He's out injured. We've also got Ollie Cooper as well, which is more of a long-term one. And Joe Allen's had a bit of a setback as well, as he didn't feature in the Sunderland game. But yeah, that's the injury news for both sides. In terms of key players then, so starting with Hull, firstly I'm going to go with Ryan Giles. He's a good player at this level. He played for Cardiff and Middlesbrough. So he's got a lot of experience at championship level. I'd also go with Louis Coyle as well, probably one of their more consistent performers over the last few seasons, so I'll go with him. And thirdly, I'm going to go with another ex-Swan in Casey Palmer. Obviously, he didn't do too well for us. It wasn't bad or anything, but just didn't really find his way into that starting team. But he's a good player on his day. He's got a lot of experience at this level. As I said, obviously played for us, played for Bristol City, played for Coventry. So he's definitely got a lot of experience at championship level. So he's one to keep an eye out for. And then the Swans key players then, so if there's any Hull fans watching this, I think these are the Swans players you need to keep an eye out for. Firstly, I'll go with Liam Cullen. He's probably our best player at the moment. Got another goal on the weekend, last weekend against Sunderland with a free kick in off the underside of the bar. What a finish that was. Secondly, I'm going to go with Matt Grimes. So consistent. I think I seen a stat the other day, and he's got the most appearances in the championship since the 2017-18 season, which is when we were relegated. And I think he's got 20 more appearances than the person in second. So he's very consistent, very rarely injured, and he always puts in a shift. So I'll go with him. And thirdly, I think I'm going to go with Harry Darlin. Cabango's not been great recently. He's been good all season, in fairness to him, but he's not been great recently. And I think Darlin's really, showed how important he is recently, and he's been putting in some good performances. So I'm going to go with Harry Darlin. And then the team lineup I'm going to go with for the Swans. In goals, I'll go with Lawrence Vigouroux. Right back, I'll go with Josh Key. Left back, I'll go with Josh Tyman. Two centre-halves, I'll go with Ben Cabango and Harry Darlin. In midfield, I'll go with Matt Grimes and Gonçalo Franco. In that number 10 role, I'll go with Liam Cullen. On the left wing, I'll go with Omji Sung. On the right wing, I'll go with Ronald. And up front, I will go with Zan Vopotnik. So yeah, that's the team lineup I think I'm going to go with for this game. But in terms of the score prediction, I'm going to go with it is going to be a tough game. As I said, Hull, they do sit rock bottom, but I don't think the game will be as easy as the table sort of suggests. But I'm going to say Swansea City 2, Hull City 1. I'm going to say to get the goal for Hull, I'll probably go with Casey Palmer. You know, ex-Swans player, always happens. We seem to have the ex-player curse, so I'll go with Casey Palmer to get the goal for the for Hull, sorry. And to get the goals for the Swans, then I'll go with Liam Cullen. You know, he's on really good goal-scoring form at the moment, so I'm going to have to say him. And I kind of fancy Ronald to score. It's been a long time since, you know, Ronald's chipped in with a goal. Well, I think he got one against Derby, but that was, you know, about a month ago now. And I think that's his only league goal as well this season, I believe. But yeah, I'm fancying Ronald to score. So yeah, 2-1 Swans, Ronald, Liam Cullen and Casey Palmer for Hull. But once again, a massive thanks for watching this. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make the game up in Hull. I will be doing a match reaction to it though as normal. So yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this. A massive thanks for all the support on the channel recently. With that Sunderland video, it got 12,000 views, I believe, and I've gone up about 40 subscribers, so, you know, I'm massively appreciative for that. But yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this, as I said, and stay tuned for the video tomorrow.